Hello once again, and we're going to be talking about retro stuff. Anything like computers, keyboards, records. Let's talk about records first of all. Vinyl. Apparently they're making a comeback. Obviously some people like the way they sounded. I don't know why. I honestly thought that would be one of the last things to make a return, would be vinyl, but apparently they're coming back in a big way. Is it the sound, the fucking crackling noise? I mean, you've got CDs, even they're becoming obsolete. I mean, everything's on MP3, much easier now. Just push it, just all on the computer. Just have to find the tune you want. It's all there. I like that. I really do like that. I mean, MP3 is probably the best things since Blu-ray. I don't know. Yeah, but MP3, fantastic. As you see, you've got plays. You can put all your music on it. Well, we've got so much music. The last iPod couldn't fit it all on. So really, but mind you, a lot of music I've got about 3 or 4 times. I've got different albums, you know. I haven't. So it's all in one place. But let's say about records though. People like records for some reason. I don't know. I honestly would not have a record. I wouldn't own a record now. You know, what's the point? Say you got to fucking buy a turntable. I suppose DJs use them, yeah, but that's different. But just to listen to your music on a record, why? I honestly just don't see the point. Cassettes, you know, it's another technology that's. I mean, I do use a lot of cassettes. If you know, that was my medium at the time. Was well back in the 90s when I got into. Started listening to music, 80s, I was a kid, music was alright, but don't know, it was the 90s for me that got me into music, but a lot of my stuff was on cassette. I had a lot of cassettes. Didn't own no records. I had a record player back in the day, but I never owned no records. I had a couple of CDs, that's the same, most of my music was on cassette, and like from cassette, because I was using cassette for a long time. The same with VHS. I was using VHS for such a while, and you know, when the DVD player first came out, I didn't jump to it. I was in the early 2000s, 2001, 2002, I think. I got my first DVD player. Yeah, so I was using VHS for a long time. Started audio cassette, was using that for a long time until like I didn't own a lot on CD. I had a couple of CDs, as I say, but then MP3 was here. So, and I had the computer, you know, I just went straight to MP3. Got everything, what MP3 I wanted. Just easy. Because you got the computer. Okay, you can get an MP3 player. Just so easy. Just going, select all the music, you know. The music's there right in front of you. You don't have to put another CD in, take that one out, find something else, put a cassette in, whatever. You know, it's MP3 to me is brilliant. I like it. But records, I really don't see the point of records at all nowadays. I'll say you're gonna. I mean, it's all right, but you're gonna hear. I think people like the crackling. I really don't see the point in that, to be honest with you. Yeah, it'd be an interesting a VR if you want to do a VR on something like this. You know, what would you like to see come back, and why? You know, say VHS, really VHS. God, fly VHS. You know, that's in the past now. I wouldn't want to see that come back. You know, it's done. you know, everything's now to me Blu-ray, high definition. You know, I like the old films, you know, I like the old music, but you know, I like the new medium. Couldn't go back to VHS or DVD. Well, I've got a lot of DVDs now, but I still use DVD. But you know, I couldn't go back to VHS. Yeah, what else is there? I mean, the computers is a different different situation like the old computers, because it's the old gaming to me that was a joy to play, and it's joy to play today. So I always will welcome the old games back, the old computers, because there were, you know, there's a reason there, because people like the retro gaming. Yeah, so that would be good to come back. And the same with old synthesizers, keyboards, you know, from the 70s, the 80s, like you had the Moog Prodigy. Why is my fucking webcam stuttering? Moog Prodigy, the Arp Odyssey, the Rolands and Korgs and whatever. Just love the way they sounded. It's really, really good. I'd love to get hold of one of them old synths. I can't play the fucking things, but you know, I like the sounds of it. I like the electrics, like the sound of the electric stuff. I like a lot of old electric music. Jean-Michel Jarre. I was even listening to Kraftwerk the other day. Now that's going back a bit. All sorts of like electric stuff like that. It's good. So I would love to have a old synthesizer. That'd be nice to have a couple of them. Yeah. What else is there? I don't know if anyone remembers those fucking 8-track cartridges. I was only a little boy, like about 5 or 6, and my dad had one of those. Apparently they were crap anyway. But I honestly can't see the point of vinyls these days. I don't know. Perhaps people have a different take on that. People have got, you know, there's got to be a reason why they're coming back, and you know, people could probably explain to me better why they like the old vinyl. It's probably because of the old authentic sound, you know, the crackles. But they used to be quite clear, as far as I remember. Apart from the crackling, but you know, audio quality were pretty decent on them. As long as you didn't fucking scratch them. But I remember I used to do some naughty things. My nan, she had an old record player with her Max Bygraves records. Oh my god, I used to scratch the fuck out of them. Just playing it back. Oh god, I wrecked those fucking vinyls. I really did. I was naughty, very naughty. God, if she ever found out. Yeah, what else could come back? Don't know really. I think I've covered the best things, like the computers and the synthesizers. I don't know what else could have come back. Who remembers Laserdisc before DVD and come out probably the same time as VHS did, but Laserdisc didn't really take off really. I suppose you had to be rich, and you're really rare to find them, those Laserdiscs. I think I found one of these old players. Bloody massive it was. The Laserdisc was the size of an LP, like a vinyl record, massive things, and sometimes had about 2 or 3, 4 discs, depending how long the film was. Yeah, massive things, but as I say, they didn't take off. Obviously the quality could have been brilliant, yeah, but pardon me. Yeah, interesting question. I think if you want to do a VR on this, what would you like to see make a return? I know we covered computers, you know, because there's a lot of old school gamers out there. You know, we talk about these computers all the time, but I just thought it'd be something, a change of topic. Like I'd say I like to get to see the old synthesizers back. I'd like to own one of those. Maybe a Prodigy, Moog Prodigy, or Arp Odyssey, or Roland, or Roland Jupiter, whatever they are. Anything like that, I'd like to own. Be very interesting. But yeah, but let's see your comments, VR, whatever you want to do. Anyway, I'm going to end this video now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.